working on mine, but
You're working on yours?
yeah, it's, you know,
Oh,
cringe.
it's a work in progress. Okay, so.
Am I gonna interrupt your stream? Yeah. Welcome to Mrs. Livestream.
Thank you, you could all.
With your host, me.
You know, Arsenio Hall ran into this problem in the 80s. I'm just saying.
He did, and you don't know what his problem was?
I think it was Madonna who did it. Yeah, I think it was Madonna who did his. Okay, so
Yeah.
anybody who runs
I ain't
across
the group's
this later.
Madonna, that's Adawan.
Okay, not at the point of being rude. Shut up. Okay, so in reference to last night's Nations Cup,
oh yes,
things progressed. I moved up to 13th from 18th. In the United States, I'm ranked 156th, and in all of North America, I am ranked 190th. Go me.
yeah, you.
Tonight is the Manufacturers Cup, where I have no ranking because it's my first race, and this is like, right? This is the third race of this season.
Yes.
So with the way that my schedule is and the way that this race schedule is, I will make half the races because there's 8 races in a season. I'm making this one, and then the last 3 races are on Friday nights instead of Saturday nights. So as a result, I will make those as well. Again, contracted with BMW, as you can see.
Not for long.
Not for long. So
I'm contracted with nobody.
Now, just to add a little bit of justification to me calling the M6 what I call it, which is my schizophrenic child, allow me.
I really think it has Tourette's.
Right? Let me tell you
like
something.
Tourette's. I mean, I have schizophrenia. I know what that's all about.
Right.
What? No. Sorry, that was the other voice.
As soon as it loads up again, I'm on a PS4. Don't judge me.
Well, I'm not judging you. I'm on a PS5 and I can't even get sound in my broadcast.
Let's see here. Loading, loading, loading. Okay, so this is practice on today's Manufacturers Cup track. This is the BMW M6. Everything's fine. It's stable. Taking the corner nice and easy. Overshot it a little bit. That was all me. Going in a straight line perfect, and everybody gives American cars crap for this. Everything is fine. Oh, by the way, you're going to hear crackling in the background. No, I'm not hitting a bong. I vape. So, yeah, that's what you're hearing. I went through and watched the live stream from last night, and God, I had a lot of background noise. Okay, that was me.
Well, that was mine.
I overshot that. That was all me. Going up the hill. Yeah, that's it right there. Third gear and the ass end came out from behind me. But I corrected it. Everything was fine. All of my race cars have the same sponsors on them. The fictional Blackman Heritage, Gran Turismo, Polyphony, FIA, Iena Coffee. Yeah. Spun out, again, in third gear.
Ain't a coffee either.
In third gear, spun out. Third gear. And that's not the only example. Oh yeah, and of course, because the M6 Sprint model has got a place for a license plate, I put my name there. It's Mez. Bam! Right into the wall. No, that wasn't me.
No, you're not putting the unicorn in the bath.
Unicorn in the bath?
That is a teddy bear, not a bath toy. Yeah, no teddy bears in the bathtub.
Little bit and Whittle Man on the front of my BMW. And no, that's not the reason why the car acts the way that it does.
What?
So, now when the, whenever the car takes damage, obviously you feel that it affects the performance. So that's why you run into that.
It sure does. Like, I had perfectly good motor oil, hit a wall, and had to change my motor oil because it was all red.
Okay. Aston came out from behind me again, but I recovered.
You must be commentating on your own video.
Yes.
Self-righteous much?
Shut up.
I got 2. I'm doing good. It's perfect. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Now,
And then right there again.
maybe some of your viewers might be able to tell me how to get my broadcast or my Sony party on my Twitch.
And then this is practice from earlier in the Z4. Yeah. Maybe? It's just... And if he's got his share audio with broadcast connected, you just heard that one. If he doesn't, then you didn't hear him.
Here. Nobody's heard nothing but me. Really one-sided conversation.
Wow. And then this will be the car that I'm racing tonight, BMW Z4. Yes, I am aware that BMW actually hasn't used this car in the past 8 years, but in my defense, they haven't used the M6. Well, technically they're still using the M6 this year, but the M4 will be replacing the M6. Which is almost kind of funny because it kind of goes full circle, because BMW actually got into FIA racing with the CSL 3.0, which later became the 3 Series. They were racing Group 3, the M3, went to the Z4, then to the M6. Now they're in the M4. The M4, when the 4 Series was initially designed by BMW, all it was they were separating their sedans and their coupes. So the odd numbers were sedans, the even numbers were coupes. So your 468s were 2-door versions of the 357s. Since then, they've started coming out with this crazy thing, Super Coupe or Gran Coupe, which is a 4-door sedan. So it makes no sense to me whatsoever. At all. Unfortunately, Z4 doesn't have the license plate spot, so my name's not on the back of the car. Sad pandas. So on the M6 you saw Kinley and Leon, grandkids, and then on the front of the Z4 you see Adawan and Kadal. Kadal is the Canadian voice you're hearing in the background, and then Adawan is the silent partner. The three of us again have been together online since Black Ops 2 days, so yeah, it's a brotherhood.
Yeah, I've literally listened to Adawan's grandchildren grow up, and I've literally listened to Mez's children grow up.
Yep.
And now I'm returning the favor as they have to listen to mine.
Yep, because you, being the late bloomer you are, decided to wait till you were in your 40s to have kids.
I was not 40. I'm only 43, and my son is 5.
And your daughter is how old?
2.
Okay.
But we go from the time I had my first Yes. I waited until my late 40s to finish the job. It had nothing to do with being a late bloomer. I mean, her bloomers might have been late a couple times, up and down, but, you know.
Exactly. So, but yeah.
That's a different can of worms. I wonder, should I use my wheel for my manufacturer's cup last night? I should have used it for the last one last night because it didn't make a second difference.
Alright.
Nah, I'll wait until Monday when I get my... So I'm gonna have to check my... Oops. Okay, let's kill the broadcast.
Right.
Sure. Somebody was watching, but I just shut it off.
It wasn't me this time.
Okay.
And then... So the Z4, the M6, and the M3 are all Group 3 cars, which are awesome, but this is actually my preferred Group 3 car. Which I will be racing.
In a party. Do you want to include its audio in your broadcast? Yes.
I'm assuming the female voice that I'm hearing in the background is at Adawan's house and not at Kadal's house. This is next week's Nations Cup race, and this will be the Group 3 car that I'm racing. The Ford GT Le Mans Spec 2, which coincidentally enough, as of 3:30 this afternoon, when I was taking a break from practicing, I went through every single solitary entry that is qualified, and I have the fastest Ford GT Le Mans Spec 2 car in the top 1,000. So, happy pandas. And before anybody who stumbles on this later makes a comment in the comment section, yes, there's purple on every one of my race cars somewhere. Again, everything's got a significance, no matter how minor. But yeah, I love that car. I do. I just straight up love it. This will probably be my last season with BMW, and then I will sign with Ford. Because the funny part about it is this car is actually rated as one of the hardest cars to drive, but yet I can drive it better than the M6, which by no means isn't an easy car to drive, and it's also on the list as well. Because you can go on YouTube and just go through and plug in worst Group 3 cars for beginners, and it's going to make the list. Both of them are. That and a Lamborghini. And the McLaren. Pretty much any mid-engine car. Dodge Viper is on that list. Yeah. They have a tendency... So, yes, but Adawan, you have been driving Gran Turismo since Gran Turismo 1. Alrighty. So, let's see, we covered the fact that I have no ranking in manufacturers. My ranking is improved in nations. Why I call the M6 my schizophrenic child. Why I actually drive the Z4. And yeah. Manufacturer series. And I'm still a solid C-rated driver. We got 14 minutes, 6 seconds until we can register for the race. Alright, so for those who are wondering, okay, on this screen, up at the top left underneath the whole Gran Turismo World Series Manufacturer Cup Season 2 Round 3, underneath it is number of laps, how many cars are in each race, the type of start. This is a rolling start, which fortunately they finally got fixed. For this particular race, yes, we have practice laps and they track your practice times. The reason why they track your practice times is they grab a group of people, they grab 16 people with a close practice time, and then they give you 10 minutes to qualify. So that's how
Are you sure it's close?
Well, theoretically speaking, it's close. Let's see, fuel consumption, tire wear rate during the qualifications, none of that matters. The final, you're going to go through the fuel 3 times as fast, and you're going to go through your tires 10 times as fast. So for this 15 lap race, it's like racing your tires for 150 laps. NASCAR doesn't even run tires for 150 laps, so you're going to have to change your tires. Usable tires, they pretty much give you all of the racing tires. Racing hard is RH, racing medium is the other one.
RM.
Yep, RS is racing soft. Racing soft is actually your fastest racing tire. You got intermediate wet and then wet. IM and W. Now this particular race has a required tire. You can use any of those on the top line, but you have to use sometime during the race the racing hards and the racing mediums. If you do not do that, you will end up with a 1 minute penalty. And like I covered in last night's stream, 1 minute penalty actually hurts the baby.
It actually equals the difference between 8th and 1st.
Exactly, as Cadal can attest to.
Happy birthday, me.
Category is Group 3. You can't widen the body of your car, and you can't have nitrous. Both of those are prohibited. Early entry starts at 19:45. Entry period ends at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, and they're allotting 50 minutes for this race. Just like last night with the Nations Cup, they actually have a formal introduction. I mean, it's actually a full production that they do. And then, let's see.
That gets really frustrating if you do all 4 races.
Yeah, it gets really old really quick. Practice times ranking at this point in time. Friends ranking, because when you go here, you get the global ranking and you get your friends ranking. I've got 3 friends that have done practice laps on this. I did the Z4, followed by Adawan 2.3 seconds later in the McLaren 650S, and then Cadal, because this is the manufacturer's cup. Whoever you sign with, you have to race their car. BMW gives me 4 different Group 3 cars that I can race. McLaren and Genesis only give you 1. So, yeah. And then you go over to global ranking, and then that is where you're ranked in the world. So I am in the top 5,000. I'm currently ranked 4,753 on the practice laps. And whereas, yes, I did call my M6 a schizophrenic child, yes, I am fully aware that in the number 2 spot, and in the number 8 spot, and the number 11 spot are M6 GT3 Sprint models. They are considerably better drivers with that car than I am. So
they must be, because I don't see what problems you have with said car.
So yeah, because Cadal can drive it beautifully, but again,
I cannot figure out why you cannot.
But with that being said, just like Adawan, Cadal has been driving Gran Turismo since Gran Turismo 1, and all variants thereafter.
Yeah, with the exception maybe 6.
So,
did I play 6?
I don't know. So these are all of my available cars. Okay, so
I even played the hell out of the prologue for 5.
Uh, I'm going to be racing the Z4. Um, Now, when you sign with the manufacturer, they give you a race car. This is the race car that they gave me. When they gave me that race car, I had already owned all four of these. Okay, I bought all four BMWs. And then BMW gave me one. No, I bought three of them, and BMW gave me one. That's why I got four.
That's okay. When you change your manufacturers, they're only going to take them back anyway.
Well, they're going to take the one they gave me back. The ones I bought, I get to keep.
Yes. Yeah, but they don't count.
Right. So, the M6 Endurance model, M6 Sprint model, same horsepower, same weight, same everything. Only difference is, that one has got a placard where I can put grandkids' names. This one's got fog lights. That's it. That's the only difference. But they separated them as two separate Group 3 cars. Makes no sense to me. At all. So let's go with the Z4. Wait 7 minutes and 50 seconds and then register.
So if y'all hear kids screaming, that's not anybody murdering them, that's just them having a bath.
Yeah. And stuff and things.
Well, yeah, wait until she gets a little older. She's already trying to fight back with them now, so.
Right.
And
you're going to have your hands full.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same age variant as the difference between me and my older brother Todd.
Yeah, which pretty much means those two are going to be in high school at the same time.
Yeah, well, not only that, well, they're not going to really be in high school at the same time. One will be in high school, the other will be, like, just coming out of grade school, going through the junior high section.
If they're 3 years apart, high school is 4 years.
No, we have a junior high school.
Oh, junior high goes to 9?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so your high school is 10, 11, 12. Junior high is 7, 8, 9. And elementary is 1 through 6.
Bang.
We used to have all three actual separate schools. And then they tore down 2 schools and built onto the high school, and now it's a super school, and all the grades are in it. Kindergarten to grade 12. Which is exactly why I'm not sending my children there.
Fair enough.
Well, I don't want 900 students raising my 2 children.
Okay. I get it. I do.
Yep. Oh, I know you do. But so I opted to sign my children into the local French school, which has a total student body of about 250.
Ah.
And that's grades 1 through 12. And that, well, you know, being bilingual kind of helps later on in life. Bilingual kind of helps later on in life.
Yep, I hear you.
Yeah, oh, no doubt in my mind.
Now, on my phone, fruitcake.
Yeah, oh, no doubt in my mind.
Now, on my phone, fruitcake.
Yeah, oh, no doubt in my mind. Yeah, but I don't hear you on my phone, so. Yeah, but I don't hear you on my phone, so. But I hear me on my headset coming across as me on your phone on my headset. It's kind of rather annoying. I know, right? I know, right?
Yeah, I don't hear Adawan.
Probably has his share audio off.
Yeah.
Probably has his share audio off. So that only nobody hears him. And why do you have a, like, repeat? Nobody hears him.
I don't know. Unless it is my microphone is picking it up. So you're saying it, the phone is saying it, and then the headset is hearing the phone and saying it again.
That's the possibility.
Yeah, it's an endless loop.
It's really hard in my ears because I hate the sound of my own voice. I don't know how you guys put up with me.
And it goes around and around and around.
Proper application of Xanax.
Yeah, that would do it.
Going around and around and around and around and around. Yeah? Is it supper time too? Yeah? You gonna have some supper? Tiny bubbles.
So why are you making the jump from Twitch to YouTube, Cadell? I thought you were fearful of said rules of...
YouTube rules, yeah, but they're not going to affect my Twitch rules at all. So even if I get banned from YouTube, I'll just go back to streaming on Twitch. I started streaming on Twitch because it was the first and easiest thing to set up immediately when I started doing it. So.
Ah, okay.
And then I realized that I can't seem to get my party chat audio in there at all. I don't think you're showing up in my chat, and your options may be off too.
No, my options are on.
So you're allow party chat options for broadcasts are all open
or all on.
Yeah, so if there's something twitchy with my Twitch, because you know, I don't know, I just didn't see the fun.
Right, and you see, I've never really, I've never liked that either. Exactly.
And according to everything that I have watched and everything I've read on it, there should be no issues. Like, Twitch should be picking up the entire party chat audio, but it just isn't. I mean, it picks up me just fine.
Oh, you see, I would go through and do Twitch, but my access to Twitch is actually being utilized by another family member because of my Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime, like, gives you everything for free. So... Alright.
Might share your voices on allowed. Allow.
Allowed, yeah. And then there's another setting on the other. It's listed in like 3 more locations that have to be on as well. There's one in your actual broadcast settings that has to be on. And yeah, it's kind of just all a whole bonky donkey pain in the ass. So I think I'm going to, in 7 more weeks,
Mm-hmm.
I am changing my manufacturer.
As am I.
Yeah, I think I'm going to change the Subaru.
Can't say I blame you. Because you drive those cars very, very well.
Yeah, but they're stupid easy cars to drive.
Well, I mean, I made the comment earlier in this broadcast that I pretty much own every car that a beginner is not supposed to have. But if you go through and you look at the easiest cars for beginners, Subaru's up there, Nissan is up there, quite a few of the quote-unquote OP cars are up there. And it's not that the cars are OP, it's just they're extremely user-friendly. So they're really good for beginners. On the flip side of that, advanced players or advanced drivers can like totally dominate with them.
Well, that's because they're easy for beginners. They're just an easy car to drive. Are we supposed to get weather in this track?
No. I mean, they go through and they say it's an option, but I mean, I have as of yet to go through and...
Nah, I was just coming up over that back corner and my practice and the track was wet.
How I held that together, I have no idea, but I did.
Duct tape and Tootsie Rolls. A U.S. Army Humvee. How do we fix that, sir? Duct tape. You got a hole in your brake line. Tootsie Roll. I know this because Canadian Army Humvees are treated the exact same.
What? Clean for the new.
Oh, when I build my log cabin, that's the first thing
You'll
I'm
have to
putting
look.
into the kitchen, other than the kitchen sink, is a fucking dishwasher. I won't even need cupboard space. I'll just leave the dishes in the dishwasher. Looking for dishes? Check the washer. Even my nap wasn't quite long enough. I was a little sluggish. You know, before the most recent update, I was good at driving these Genesis. Are you going upstairs there, Jay? Have you headed upstairs? Look in on the little ones there. Just make sure they're not drowned. I haven't heard them fighting in a few minutes. Guess they're okay. Anybody here know the trick to getting a 5-year-old who loves to have a bath out of the bathtub?
Let the water get cold.
Nope, he don't care.
Pull the
The
plug.
water. He don't care about that either. He'll just put it back in and fill it up again.
You take the plug with you.
No. There's an even easier way. Turn on the shower, he runs downstairs. He was starting to have incidents where he would not make it to the bathroom in time. And I was getting rather frustrated with it because it was happening on a regular basis, and I do understand that some children do tend to regress in that matter.
Mm.
So anyway, 2 times inside of 3 days. The last time, I took him upstairs, stripped them all off, threw him in the shower. He hasn't done it since. He hates the shower.
Oh. That's unfortunate. But the nice part about it, I can just exit.
Did you, oops.
There is a chance I might have allegedly gotten a penalty.
Oh, just a penalty? That's nothing serious.
Yeah.
Wait, on this track?
Yes.
Weren't you the one that said you pretty much can't get a penalty on this track?
Okay, so I cut the one corner that you can get a penalty on.
Yeah, I know the corner.
So.
I do believe we were discussing that in your earlier live stream.
Yes. So, but yeah, I'm going to do one manufacturer scup race, and then I will be off for the night. And then I got to do a schedule flip because I go back to work tomorrow night. So at some point I am going to have to go through and
Pull an all-nighter.
yeah, flip it. But unfortunately I'm not in a position to pull an all-nighter because I didn't get a nap today. Theoretically speaking, yes, I need to pull an all-nighter so that I can go to bed tomorrow morning. So probably what will end up happening is I will go to bed tonight, and then I may actually just break down and do the old Benadryl trick. Take 2 Benadryl, have that knock me out, get some rest, and then go to work. See, the one nice part about my job working on Sunday night is typically throughout the weekend. They start on Thursday. From Thursday to Sunday, they kind of empty the hospital out to the best of their ability. And then come Monday morning, it's a really, 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 really light day. The other nice part about it is the person that I work with in lab on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday actually doesn't have an objection to me taking a power nap. So yeah.
So yeah, if you're the other person's that works with them on those days, you're their boss and you happen to be catching this live stream.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, well, you never know.
And the nurses that I work with that also simulate this game, who are considerably higher ranked, yeah,
They take all this time off.
they do. They really and truly do. Like one of the nurses was mandatory to work this weekend. He paid a coworker $250 cash to cover his shift, just so that he could make this night. But then again, he's also the same guy that's actually made money doing this. So.
Well, I ain't looking to make money, but Hell, if somebody wanted to pay me to go to championships, they'd have to take my carriage rate at the moment.
Alright, well, I mean, I'm kind of in the same position. I have to take
Yeah,
the,
I'm sure Simon would like that.
yeah,
Him and this cushion and you all got, well, I have to take the cat because, you know, he's part of my racing experience.
alright, the couch, the area rug, the cat.
The cat. Shit, is there anything else from your living room you need? Yes, my plant. And why?
No.
It purifies my oxygen, allows me to focus better.
No, it's plastic, it's fine.
Oh, cheap ass mofo. Plastic plant.
Just
I
too
guess I don't have
lazy
to worry
water
about
something.
freezing them.
Nope, I'm just too lazy to water them.
Yeah, buy a cactus.
Oh, lordy. So, yeah.
And there goes my motor. Retry. This stupid little corner, man. I hate this corner.
Which one?
The last little corner before the final chicane.
Oh, yeah. Which still baffles me because I can actually take that corner in the M6 without lifting. Whereas in the Z4 I have to lift, otherwise I seriously overshoot that corner.
I at all. That is a instantaneous. Okay, I should be able to take this at full speed, but nope. If I try, I'm not making the next corner or that corner. I have lots of tire tracks in the grass.
Well, you would think with as much time that I've spent in the sand on this track, I'd be considerably darker complexion than what I am.
Hey, Alex.
He's out of the bathtub.
Gran, you're out of the bathtub. What happened? Did you wash your hair?
Yeah.
Smells like you washed your hair. Did you get all the soap out?
He thinks.
He thinks. He's got a mohawk, so it's rather easy to clean.
Oh, okay.
And what's your sister doing? Just playing in the bathtub? See, brother, I told you this setup, or this new physics suck.
Well, I know for the GT40, that thing drives like a dream, but then again, once I actually learned that car, it drove like a dream.
But I'm in my Group 3 Genesis, and I can drive this car.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm actually rather good with this car.
Actually, you are.
But it's race time. Not performing. Oh.
Matchmaking will begin.
I've got a Viper in my lobby. I am... Well, I was third. They all quit. What?
Huh?
I'm back. I'm back up to third. My lobby. They all went fuzzy.
Oh, I got a Brazilian, I got a Canadian, I got an American in front of me right now. 2 Mexicans behind me, 3 Americans, another Mexican, another Canadian.
3 Canadians, all American. The rest are American.
Well, actually, this is the first one of these races that I've actually had representatives from Central America. Nice to meet you. Have a good race. Let's have a clean race. That's not going to happen. I've actually
Not
got
to sound racist, but how many zillions do you have in your lobby?
3.
How many Americans do you have in your lobby? They need to change
5.
from Americans to America can't drive a clean lap. And how many of those teabagging Canadians do you have that'll put you in the bushes just for something to do?
Actually, one of them does look familiar. I've actually raced him before, and yeah, I need to qualify higher than him. Qualifier, 10 minutes.
Qualifying, 10 minutes. 7 seconds before I can. As of right now, I am qualified 5th with my time.
As am I. The funny part about
As
it
are
is,
you. And Adawan's 3rd, good luck.
good luck, brothers.
Alright, let's see. Cal Norton Jr. is on soft tires. Weave is on soft tires.
Yeah, pretty much everybody in my lobby's on soft tires. Seriously? We haven't even
Yeah.
started the qualifying lap yet. We're just in the warm-up lap, and you guys are already...
Pretty peaceful so far. Hot damn, those freaking soft tires are fast.
10 times tire wear, they're going to go fast. They're going to go really fast. I'm not
They're
talking,
not.
and I'm not talking
even,
about their speed.
Yeah, they're not even gonna last 2 laps.
Okay, let's start a lap.
His name is Bad Boy Racing, and he is just that. Qualifying laps, and he's pushing people off the track. Should be instantaneously disqualified.
Agreed.
Deliberately tail spinning people. And the worst thing was, it wasn't even me he deliberately tail spun. It was the guy in front of me.
Okay, so at the end of the first practice lap, I'm ranked 5th.
At the end of the first practice lap, I am sitting at 7th.
Yeah, and I had a guy, Super B-House, busy using my bumper for his brakes.
Ah. I am down to 10th.
But you can bring that back up.
I can.
I'm down to 9th.
Yep. get these tires warmed up.
I gotta stay out of the dirt. Get a time in.
I moved it up to 8th.
I thought the damages on this track were only supposed to be light. Alrighty, so I should have time for 2 more laps. Well, 3 more laps. And my 8th dropped down to 11th. But based on what I was seeing when I was coming out of the pit lane, I'm pretty much the only one qualifying on hard tires. That's exactly why I turned around and went back and put softs on.
I'm going to stay with this because these guys are going to have to go to the other tires early if they start on these.
I'm not going to start on my softs, but I'm going to start on the hard. I practiced enough with the hards to see if I can get a decent qualifying time so that I'm not
having to
stuck
fight
at
through the
back
pack.
of the pack.
Oh, that's gonna hurt the baby. I'm in the sand. I'm tanning.
Again?
I followed this damn McLaren on the grass.
Adam, what are you doing leading Bez into the grass?
Not my fault he wants to follow my lights.
But they're so pretty. They're McLaren. Look, McLaren makes such nice brake lights. They should have a whole company devoted to just building brake lights. McLaren's aftermarket lights manufacturers. But then again, I think if McLaren makes tail lights for cars, I don't think at that point in time they become aftermarket.
Well, the guy driving the M6 is having problems. The guy driving the Porsche is having problems.
Well, I managed to get myself back up to 7th.
Oh, based on the way that I'm seeing some of these guys drive, I should easily finish in the top 10.
How many of them are on hard tires, though? And I believe I have just enough time before the race to swap my tires, so.
Ah, it's a penalty.
You did it again.
I did. I'm consistent. But I didn't get a penalty. What the hell?
Holy fuck, man, that guy's fast.
Now, so far my fastest time is 121.
119,996. Cal Norton Jr.
And away we go. And I am qualifying. I have no idea. 13th. Isn't that where I started last night's Nations Cup? It is! It is where I started last night's Nations Cup.
But you finished off 8th in that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Because you were like, did I? And now I'm done. And then I went, nope, I'm done with this. I will take my second to last place. Hindsight, I probably should have raced one more.
I'll probably be racing 2 tonight if I can stay awake.
Yeah,
Depends on how this one turns out.
So like I said, this is going to be a one and done for me. Next Manufacturers Cup race will be a little bit different, but yeah.
Alright, I got my two.
I may end up in the top 10 just because of some of these guys' bad connections.
There we go. Got my hard tires on. No, my connections are pretty good and solid, actually, for a change. I still don't understand why every time I play the Manufacturers Cup, I end up with 3 yellow bars instead of my full. 850 megabytes per second. It's not my connect.
We have a problem with peak time.
Is that supposed to be a joke? New York 9/11?
Sad.
Oh no, I was talking about my lobby. There's a guy, his handle is NY, New York, and he drives a 911.
I'm gonna go with pure coincidence.
He's a Porsche manufacturer driver. I think he knew what he was doing. He might hate his car, but the joke was funny. Oh, the backdrop is red this week. Wasn't it blue last week?
Yes.
Woo woo.
Time for the driver introductions.
Yeah, all the way back at the back nosebleed section of the pack is me.
Me. And me.
That's a whole lot of me's there.
Brothers till the end.
I know, right? God, he must like that car. I can't believe there's a Beetle in second place.
I got a GT40 in my race.
Fifth is a Viper.
10th
Sixth
is
is
my Viper.
7th is an Ismo. 8th is me.
13th is me.
Oh shit, Bad Boy Racing is behind me in his frickin' Mustang.
There's a light to the line. Look at that Genesis 11. Ooh, Ferrari in 13.
I got a Ferrari
And
and
a Mustang in 14.
I got a. I'm in
Oh
third.
wow, that camera angle showed Mez Racing really good on the side of my car there.
Well, we're all represented.
And I'm not being racist when the other side of my car flashes white racing.
And away we go.
Yeah, into a big old cluster.
Fluck.
Did you go in the sand?
I didn't say the F word, no, I said fluck.
I said, did you go in the sand?
No, you said into a great big cluster. I said fluck. Because there's like 6 cars in front of me. I'm 6th. Ah, and we're all going into the woods. Yep, buddy. Probably should have been paying attention to your corner instead of trying to run people off the road. Oh, he's still on soft tires, too. Hello, naked baby.
Really? And I get a penalty for it. Guy goes out of control in front of me and I get the penalty. Couldn't help but hit him.
Yeah, some of the penalties in this game need to be reiterated. Like, seriously, their algorithm for determining penalties need to be rewritten.
It wasn't my fault. He cut in front of me with out of control.
Yeah, he shouldn't have been there. I wonder how Island Grown's doing.
He was actually off track in the grass and then come back on track right in front of me.
Yeah, 3 laps, my front tires are already half cooked. Almost.
Yeah, they've already started pit stops in my race.
One guy stopped in the pit in ours and then he quit because he was still on soft tires.
Well, I had our first dropout.
Lap 5 and all the medium fellers are going in.
To lap 5 and all the hard fellas are going in. That buddy's got my car so badly fucking rammed that my whole tail end is fucking flashing. And he drives away with not even a fucking penalty. Knocked me off 2 fucking corners in a row. And cost me 3 places. Still, don't agree with their logic in changing their physics, car physics this close to a nationals. World Manufacturers Cup. That's something that should be done on Monday.
Agreed.
No. I am in the middle of my nationals. You turn that wheel on, I'm going to turn your head.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go hard. Because I gotta get it. I gotta go in the pits. I have no tires left. My tires are red. Like, in their entirety.
How many laps did you pull?
8. It's a 15 lap race. I went in 6. Looks like I'm gonna be coming out 15th. Yep, I'm in dead last. My one saving grace is the fact of these guys are most likely gonna have to hit the pits again. Oh, son of a bitch.
2-second penalty?
No, it just dawned on me. I gotta go back into the pits.
Why?
You have to run medium tires in this race.
Yes, medium hard.
Yep, I went hard, medium, hard. Make a baby dance on a chair. Alexander and Kaylin, stop. Come on, you fucking car. No, you're not covering up with me. I'm in the middle of my manufacturer's race. Have I not warned you about this all day? Sure I have. Pretty sure I told you. Once my race starts, don't bug me. Take the chair and shut off the air conditioner. The chair's right here, bozo. Well, clean it up. Kaylin, get down. Alex. No. You see the big red button on the remote? Push it. There you go. Put it back.
Oh, damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna finish last. Well, GT40 spun out.
Alex.
Okay, let's try this again. That would have been 2 positions I could have gained had I actually clicked on tire. Okay, let's try that again. Don't refuel, just give me tires. And I must have gotten lapped.
What?
I did.
Everybody's still running, so I'm about to find out if I'm going to go up.
Started 8th, finished 9th.
Yeah.
Well, at this point in time, I started 13th, finished 12th. A lap down.
Yeah, me too. 1 lap down.
And it looks like everybody was paying attention.
So, I had an interesting situation. I think you were gone, Mez, when it happened. Just after I had gotten back, Adam was on, and I run my first race, and the lobby was glitched.
Really?
Yeah, I qualified, like 4th.
Uh-huh.
I finished the race in 4th, but there was only 6 people, and the whole lobby went all fuzzy, and everybody dropped out.
Alrighty.
Oh, number 6 guy didn't change his tires. He got a 1-minute penalty. Won't help me because I got lapped.
Won't help me either because I got lapped. I actually
Number 7th guy. Number 8. They all, if I hadn't have got lapped, they all would have been behind me.
I ended up 12th.
I would have been 6th head. The first place guy, who was a Canadian, go figure, in his Type F. Good on the Viper to end up in 2nd place.
My Viper ended in 4th.
My Beetle started off in 2nd and ended in 3rd.
Lone Wolf in the BMW M6, he finished 6th, so good on him. I kind of suspected he was probably just sandbagging.
I don't think any of the BMWs. There was one in my lobby and it quit.
Yeah.
No,
Alrighty, let's see what kind of damage that did.
Oh, well, I'm hungry and I'm going to bed. I'm not going to make another race.
I didn't think you were making 2. You didn't have a long enough nap.
No. I've been busy weekend, but...
Yeah. And so that didn't help my driver's rating at all.
Mine took a little bit of a hit.
Later.
Alrighty, I'll talk to you tomorrow. So, yeah. Alrighty, so I'm going to end this broadcast here on a stellar less than performance. I'm on a one and done it. I gotta help Leanne get ready for tomorrow and stuff like that. So anyway, love everybody.